The BenQ EX2780Q is a 1440p, 144Hz, 27-inch monitor that is perfect for gaming. Well, at least that's what the box says. To put that to the test, I valiantly surrendered myself to hours of grueling trials. Want to know if my sacrifice was worth it? Let's go. What's good with it? It's your kinfo Dookie, back again with Bang, budget and new gear reviews that help you get the best bang for your tech dollars. Now, before we go any further, I want to give a big shout out to the folks over at BenQ for sending this monitor over for me to test, but always remember that all opinions, all of them, are 100% from your boy, all right? Also, if you're looking to shop smarter, get the best reviewed items at the lowest prices, then make sure you check out the free Luster browsing extension that I linked down below in the description and shop with confidence. So when it comes to monitors, I've checked a few out here recently, specifically this one that I reviewed that's a 1440p, 140Hz gaming monitor, but it's a VA panel. The BenQ offers a lot of those same features, but in the IPS form. So off the jump, I'm expecting better viewing angles and more accurate colors for editing. Plus, this features crazy built-in sound, fast response times for gaming, and even HDR support. Basically, this should be the best of both worlds for gamers and content creators. Taking it out of the box, you really don't get any of the standard gamery tactics. There are no random RGB LEDs, no wild looking gamery stand. In fact, this looks more like a standard workstation monitor found in any cubicle. The stand doesn't offer any height or rotation adjustment, but it is VESA compatible if you want to throw it on an arm. Also included in the box is a remote, which I'm actually glad to see, a Type-C cable, and an HDMI cable. Now, it kind of sucks that I didn't get a DisplayPort cable, but I am glad that this uses HDMI 2.0 so I could get that built-in Freesync support. Speaking of ports, on the back you have two HDMI 2.0, one DisplayPort 1.4, and USB Type-C to give you a full range of connectivity. Also on the back panel is the power button and a menu knob. On the bottom lip, there's an included volume rocker, which I have to say I find myself using more often than I thought. But we'll save that for later when we address sound. Now, setting this on my desk, there were a few things that jumped out to me right away. Mainly the fact that this has no curve, which I had gotten used to in my other monitors, so that made it a bit of an adjustment for me. Once I got into daily use, it was fine, and then I really started to get my groove with this monitor. I ran it through my usual gamut of YouTube videos, editing, and gaming, and realized that out of the box, my previous monitor may have been slightly more vibrant, but that the BenQ offered more accurate results. On stock settings, I was pleased with its color uniformity, lack of dead pixels, and overall sharpness. Text was easy to read, and I didn't notice a lot of ghosting, but honestly, I don't think I'm highly perceptible to that anyway. Now, this offers a variety of color modes, but I mainly kept it on standard. You can tweak it to your heart's content to get the colors you desire. Speaking of colors, it offers support for HDR10, but I've said this before, on Windows, it's half-baked. But BenQ really touts its support for HDRI, which is its adaptive intelligent HDR optimization using a sensor on the front of the monitor. Based on the lighting of the room, it will adjust your panel's brightness, contrast, and color temperatures to give you a cleaner image with better colors. Honestly, as I mainly use my monitor for editing and watching some videos randomly while I'm gaming, I left everything on stock. But turning on HDR in movies that support it was pretty cool. Now, another thing this monitor touts is its built-in eye care technology, which can adjust your monitor's blue light levels to help reduce strain on the eyes during long periods of work or play. Your eyes are important, fam. Please take care of them. Now, I hinted at this earlier, but one of the things that initially blew me away when I first set this monitor up was the out-of-the-box sound. Now, I have stated that I really never use a monitor sound, as even a $20 pair of budget computer speakers sounds better. But with this large soundbar built into the bottom of the screen and included DSP, the sound from the BenQ is more than adequate to use on a daily basis. Here's a sound test comparing it to the Viotech speakers.
There's no asthma walks because everybody would have asthma attacks. People think asthma's hilarious.
Now again, I will suggest to you to get a really nice pair of headphones or speakers to get that full sound, but in a pinch, this isn't bad at all. It's not audiophile quality by any means, but in games, there's enough bass to get the feel of explosions and clean frequencies for making out vocals. They also have a variety of sound options, and I found that the cinema solution works best for watching content and playing games. Speaking of playing games, man, did I game. I mainly play FPS shooters like COD, but I'm trying to get into Valorant. Make sure to subscribe to see me put that to the test with a mini GPU. You won't want to miss that. But overall, gaming on the BenQ with my RTX 2070 is a blast. I still think that for me, 1440p at high refresh rates is my sweet spot gaming experience, and the EX2780Q delivers on all fronts. Now, I don't have the tools here to do extensive, proper response time testing, but I gotta say, I don't think I notice it very much when it comes to lag and ghosting in situations like that. I know that for me, this beast handles whatever I throw at it, and when it comes to editing, this panel shines. I'm able to get reasonably accurate colors, and with 10-bit wide gamut support, I find my grading to be easier for display on multiple devices. I'm sure that with the proper display correction tool, I could zero it in to get the most precise grading experience. I think I finally need to pick one up. So when I gather my overall thoughts about the EX2780Q, I gotta say my dislikes are few far between. At this price point, I would have loved to see some extra adjustment in the stand, like the ability to raise or rotate it. Also, and this is really no fault of its own, Windows 10 HDR support is still kind of goofballs and really is more hassle than worth it to turn on. When I think about how much I love this monitor, the colors, the sound, and all the added features, I gotta say that this is a solid choice for the person that does a mixture of gaming and content creation. Now, I personally still enjoy gaming on my 21:9 super ultra wide monitor, but I can see eventually having those two side by side, the BenQ for editing and my Nixius for gaming. But what do you think? Let me know down below in the comments if you're feeling the BenQ monitor. Also, what monitor are you currently gaming on, and what kind of monitor would you like to upgrade to? All right, let me know. I'm gonna get up out of here. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe, and never forget to holla at your boy.